Okay, what is going on, everybody? I'm here with Zip. Is it pronounced Xyp9x?
Xyp9x.
Okay, Xyp9x.
Yeah, it's because it's if you draw a 9
Yeah.
and you turn it around, it's an E.
Okay. So
That-
how does that make it sound like a P?
No, it's not a P.
Oh.
It's an E.
Okay.
Xyp9x.
Okay. Feel really special, like I've revealed like a deep secret that no one knows.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, yeah, I'm here with Xyp9x.
Yes.
Is that better? All right, fantastic. Yeah, the last interview with the wonderful Olaf, we were in a drawing board room, a sort of meeting room. This time, luckily, we've secured more interesting surroundings in the Twitch side of the FACEIT kind of setup here. And yeah, I've got some questions for you. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good, thank you.
Yeah, good. All right, and so you've come off 2 wins today already, or 1?
One yesterday against Navi.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Again, you played them last week, didn't you? In the FACEIT league, was it just in the? Or you played them last, just a few days ago.
Just a few days ago in Fragment Masters.
Oh, that's it.
We lost a pretty close game right there.
Yeah.
Like we lost around at the last round, like 1-3 or something against Flamey, and so we got our wins, and it feels good.
I think that people often like to know a bit about the history of the players, and for instance, you've got a lot of people that follow you and they're interested in your character. So give us a bit of your CS history and how you've got to where you are now.
Well, I started out like getting picked up by
Your whole team is here now. Don't feel under pressure.
I started getting picked up by Fnatic in early January 2013, and then like
You're getting Dom. Show what's going on behind here. He's getting trolled by his entire team. This is fantastic. Go on, carry on.
and then like we just carried on. Like I've always been on Danish teams, and like then I joined up with these guys, and we've performed really well. Like getting top 3, top 4 every single time. Like now we just won a major tournament last week.
Yeah.
So that's pretty great.
That was something I was going to ask you about. That's DreamHack Bucharest. Am I correct? What happened? How do you feel you did? How did you end up toppling all the competition to win?
Well, I don't know, honestly. Like, we didn't play that much prior to the event, so we lacked preparation and such. But I think what really made the key thing was that we prepared against the teams. Like, we studied the teams, which we haven't done that much before. So yeah.
So you did a lot of research on them, and then from that, were you able to figure out some weaknesses, maybe potentially that you still know now?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not even going to bother trying to ask about that anymore. But yeah, but what I can ask you generally, are you feeling quite confident with your current form going into FACEIT, going into the future tournaments that are going to be happening for the rest of this year?
Yeah, I think we are in a good position. Like we have, I guess, forced ourselves to like getting into those finals right now. Like we never choke anymore. Yeah,
no, because I wouldn't say that you guys have choked before, but you didn't have exactly the form that you're in now, proven by the fact that last week you've won DreamHack Bucharest, where you're now closing out competitions. You're regularly in the top 4 or so, and you're as a team playing fantastically. But before, maybe 3-4 months ago, you weren't as strong as a team, maybe.
No, after we.
Were you even together? Because there have been roster changes as well, haven't there?
Yeah, it was after we got Kerrigan in. Yeah. Like we really shined through, I guess. It was in Aspen we got our 3rd place against Fnatic, where we beat them. So it was where we shined through, I guess. Like came through.
Yeah, and it was after Aspen that you actually ended up on Team Solo Mid, because at that time you were Dignitas, correct?
Just right after.
Yeah. And so what's it like being on such a massive esports organisation? If you're not aware, TSM are a huge organisation. They have a massive, very successful League of Legends team, and they dipped into Counter-Strike for the first time with these guys. So what's it like being with such a prestigious organisation?
It's really great. Like whenever we ask for stuff, they just deliver. Like we can ask for like
pizza.
Yeah. Well, we got pizza in Aspen. We met up in Aspen, and they gave us pizza. So yeah.
Oh, like, well, that's proven. Yeah, and so it's just in general they look after your needs and stuff, and
yeah, it's really great. And we're gonna have some needs in the future, like it's gonna be massive. So we're gonna have some needs, and they are ready to fulfill it. So
going on from here, like we've established, you guys are now really in top fighting form. Do you see yourself kind of potentially going on to win the biggest tournaments of this year? I'm not entirely sure what the next ones are, but there are. Yeah, Cologne. That's of course Gamescom. That's the next big. That is the next major. Could you potentially be taking that?
well, I think we are one of the favorites at least. Like together with Fnatic and NBS. Maybe NBS have slacked a bit.
They're struggling at the moment. Why do you? What's your opinion on that? What other than the personal issues for some of the team members? But even prior to that, like, what do you think's maybe not letting the team gel quite as well? I'm sorry, Nathan. I'm sorry, Richard. But it's true. You know, the past few months, things haven't been exactly as they should have been, or as they were before.
I don't know. Like, whenever you have those like 2 tournament wins, you tend to like slack off or like calm down a bit. And I don't know if that's what happened with NUS or it's just like personal issues or whatever. Like, I can't tell, but it seems like they surely missed some stuff in their gameplay.
I mean, it is quite fair to say that, because even Fnatic, after they won the last major, afterwards they took a bit of a step back. They weren't quite as I think as focused. And so, would you say if you do go on to win? So you just won DreamHack Bucharest right now. You're not in a lull, are you? You're not in like you're still completely focused, right, as a team?
Yeah, like if we go and win FACEIT, we're not gonna select for a major. Obviously, like we're gonna try and do our best at every single tournament. All
right, fantastic. Well, I think that's about it. We've been speaking to a pretty confident Xyp, right? Xyp9x, right? Xyp9x, not Xyp9x, everybody. I'm now going to have to... Huh?
Anas. Anas says it.
Oh, who?
Anas, you know, the caster Anas.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, there we go. Everyone, we all need...
Pointing out to Anas that he should learn it.
All right. Anders, sort it out. You are the main issue here, Mr. Bloom. All right, so we've got the name. What's the story of that name, quickly, before we end this? How did you come up with it?
Just type something randomly.
Well, it turned out really well, and what a story. Everybody make sure you go support, go follow, if you've got your social media, stuff like that, if you want to shout it out.
Yeah, I mean, TSM Xyp9x on Twitter and Xyp9x on Facebook.
All right, thank you so much for your time. Very confident young man. His team are doing fantastic. Let's see what happens. We'll see you in the next interview. Peace.